Hey guys, this is the 224 Predator Hemi build we did recently, and I've been getting some questions and a couple of emails about guys that's having a certain problem with their engine vibrating. And one guy asked me in the comment, and I told him to check his flywheel nut because mine was loose. Now, I've not checked the flywheel nut on this one. I did rob a cover bolt, or excuse me, a pull start cover bolt, that is, out of it. But we're going to check this one here and see if it's loose or tight. And we got a quick fix for it. This is something you might want to check. If you're going to be running the stock flywheel on your engine, like a governed application or lower RPM, you want to check this for sure. If you're going to be putting a billet flywheel on there, it don't really matter because you're going they're not going to be any issue with it staying tight. I guarantee it. And yeah, I'm just going to zip this off here with the impact, and we'll see if no, it was pretty loose. It should have hammered a little bit to come off of there. But the way they designed this new fan, it's wider. That's why the side cover's wider. And I never paid much attention to it because, you know, I didn't plan on keeping those things anyway. But yeah, they've got a wider fan in there, so that's why they've got that wider side cover. And this little longer starter cup, you know, it's kind of bent a little bit too. But I think probably the best thing to do if you're going to keep the stock flywheel, it's got a nice looking little serrated flywheel retaining nut. So, you know, that's not an issue there. That's a good deal. I'm just going to apply some red Loctite on this one. And, you know, they got different ones. You can get blue, which blue is good too. Red is kind of a more permanent. It's a little bit tougher thread locker. But, you know, just whatever you want choose to use. Just put you some thread locker on there. And this is kind of cold, so I'm having a little trouble getting it out of there. It don't take much, just a few drops. I'm not putting that much on there. It's just it's kind of cold today, so it's not really wanting to come out of the bottle good. And yeah, there's 4 plastic knobs on the back of the flywheel fins there. Make sure you line those up in the 4 holes in the corresponding holes in the cast iron flywheel. And I'm not certain that it wouldn't be a better idea just to have a regular fan on here and a regular starter cup and stuff. And you torque yours down to whatever the torque spec is. I'm just going to use the impact, and this is the way I tighten my flywheels. Now the key, I left the key on this one, so I'm not going to bother it. So I just stuck the cover back on there, and I've already got the bolts started, 4 of them this time. I didn't think you guys wanted to watch me start 4 bolts, but I will tighten them up. And it's just easy. If you guys remember, if you've seen any of the other videos, just 2 bolts on the top under the tank there, then 2 on the bottom. And those are all 8mm. Just snug them down good. But yeah, that could be a concern. Now, the first engine that I tore down, the first 224, the flywheel was loose, and it was actually, the nut was loose and the flywheel was loose on the taper. And if that had been continued to run, you know, yes, that would have caused a serious problem. At the very least, it would have ruined the taper on the crankshaft. But that's the fix. I think, you know, if you own one of these, I think it's a good idea. Go ahead and put you some Loctite. Remove that flywheel nut. Put you some Loctite on there and tighten it down. Just either the red or the blue. It's better than rolling the dice and doing nothing. But that's all I got for today, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you next time.